Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I am on a non-StreamYard stream tonight. No videos tonight. Fucking, this shit's already fucking up. Let me see if that. Yeah, how ridiculous is that? So if I try and do the pop-up, if I try to change top chat to live chat, you can't even do it. What a fucking shite. Right, let me just sort this out. Sadly, Tyler, I think Paul beat you there if you do live chat. Oh, yes, that's what I'd say afterwards. So, right, Paul, right, Tyler, right, Persia. Oh, I forgot to mention, sorry, I should have actually titled this video. Could be a very short stream. Because I am drinking tonight and I am probably going out. But I've said to them a lot, you don't have to rush up here if you don't want to. Take your time. Sorry, I've just been sneezing like fuck. I've had sneezing fits all day today. Just dust. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Persia's having a drive. No, I am having a drink. But yeah, so I'm going to message what it was. Darren and John said earlier, do you want to have a drink tonight? And I said, I might do, depends. But I said, if you want to, yeah, probably will. You know what I mean? And then about half an hour ago, I got a message from my cousin saying, are you out tonight? So that's 3 people now. So I suppose I better. Brief fire, you right, mate? Yeah, so I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so I can't do none of the clips or anything. That's weird, there's only 6 people on. Right, I'm just going to text my cousin quickly because he needs to tell him I'll be ready soon. Like, you know, don't rush, but I'm ready now, sort of thing. You right, Flazzy? You're right, shit, lads. Yeah, nice fun. What am I drinking tonight? So, I think the first drink I'm going to drink is... Oh, hang on. No, the first drink I'm going to drink is that. Then, I'm going to have a bit of Calvados, which is brandy. Then I might have a bit of Underberg, which is 44%. Then the rest of it will be vodka and tonics. I was thinking about having a couple of Bloody Marys, but I haven't bothered doing it. Very far to have bought 2 cans of that. The TWI identifier spray. Yeah, nice one. Nice one. Right, let me just text my cousin Ben quickly. I'll say to him, I'm ready when you are. No rush. It'll probably take ages anyway. So you don't come out till late anyway. I am Flazzy. He said, are you away out tonight? Yeah, as in my garden. But yeah. Right, Ted. See, I actually meant to write in the thing, maybe a short stream. I have no idea at this point. But also, it's safe to stay. You'll still be drinking 10 a.m. Probably. I hope not. But yeah, that wouldn't be fucking uncommon for me. I realised, last week when I was drinking that fucking weird pink shit, I also drank after that 10 cans of Stella. I didn't think I'd drunk that many, but when I looked in the crate, there's only 8 in there, so I must have drunk 10 because there's only 18 in there. Can't remember what else I drank, but I drank that weird pink shit, didn't I? Oh, and a couple of doubles of vodka on it. Top Hat Man, you're right. Yeah, I'm on normal YouTube tonight, so there's no videos I can put on. I was running out of my limit anyway. I'll do the free program on there, and there's only so much you can do on. You can do 20 hours a month on StreamYard for free. I was getting up to I'm on 17 hours at the minute, so I thought I'd save it for another night. I ain't sure, Flazzy. I'm just going to message. I may only be on for half an hour. I might be on for a couple of hours. I ain't got no idea. Also, as long as you enjoy yourself, mate. Thank you, mate. Yeah. So I said, fuck me. If you drink that much every week, Won't be long for this world. Now I'm gonna stop after this then for a couple of weeks. But no, that ain't good, is it? But then I used to be able to drink. At one point, I think I used to drink at least. That's about 40 units, I think. When I used to drink every day, I used to drink 26 units a night, 5 days a week, and then probably 40 on a Friday and Saturday. Yeah, ain't good. I do spread it out over a long time, though. Instead of, you imagine if you was drinking that much in a sort of period of like 5 hours, that would be a lot, I think. If you spread it over like a 12-hour period, which I normally do, I ain't going to justify it, but... Top Hat Man said, feeling generous today. How about if you stand up and recite the lyrics to Barbie Girl, I'll donate. Sadly, I don't know the lyrics, so looks like that's me going for tonight. I still ain't setting this fucking text. It's not fucking working. No, I agree with you. Zed. I don't think it's a good amount to drink at all. I wish I didn't, where am I? Virgin said, fuck it, here for a good time, not for a long time. That's no drunk stream. Well, I'm having a drink in a minute. I just didn't put my shirt on. Fucking phone's frozen. I've been trying to do this text for like 5 minutes. I want to fucking work. But yeah, after today, I'm going to stop for at least 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So many unnecessary holes did you do today? You know what? I actually wanted to go out in the shed and do some drilling just for the sake of it. But I had a lot of other stuff to do. So it's just been randomly like clearing up and shit today. So I don't have to do it all tomorrow. Well, I'll just send in a quick text. T-Bone Snake, you're right, mate. And he said, as long as you drink less than your doctor, you'll be all right. Top Hat Man, he donated anyway. Thank you, Top Hat Man. Right, hang on. Thank you, Top Hat Man. I appreciate that. I can't put my little videos on today because I'm not on there. Pop Hat chat's disappeared. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just writing this message. Right, that's that done. Thank you, Top Hat Man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I ain't done it. Yeah, X-Rays might get a haircut. Exactly. That's what I was going to do today, and I couldn't be bothered. Yeah. But I have recently realised why I drink so much. I did say before, I've been pouring, and I know it sounds obvious, but I've got in such a weird habit of not realising how big my shot glass was. And I've been pouring doubles every time, thinking they were singles. So there's been times when I've been doing trebles, thinking it was like 1.5. I probably secretly knew it, but... Well, now, if I start actually giving myself singles instead of fucking doubles, that might make a bit of a difference. I ain't gonna shoot it off. I hope it don't fucking shoot out anyway. Yeah, there you go. I hope it's as nice as I remember, but it fucking ain't. I don't smell it. Looks like that'll be getting put in a bottle and the lid getting put back on. Let's see, shall we? Cheers. But yeah, I am going to have a drink, but I have no idea how long I'll be on for. Oh, you got your shotgun license, have you, CM? I've missed that. Yeah, lucky bastard. Did someone ask you in the thing? In the chat? Must have missed it. Oh, there it was. Got my shotgun license. Guy was all impressed with me. Guy was all impressed. Should be with me in a couple of weeks. Nice one, mate. That's good. Nice one. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Dactyl said, hello all, let's make tonight a cow joke free. That's not a challenge. Jim said, Jim, you're right, Jim? He said, what's that you cracked open? Right. When I was about 16, we was down our local, what we called a beer factory, which I think was just some dump-off place where they would dump off the crates of booze that the pubs had that was going out of date. And we used to sort of break in there and get booze out of there. And I once found, well, we all did, we found a single little bottle of Baby Sham. And I remember drinking that and thinking it tasted absolutely lovely. So I thought, right, just to see if I really do like it. Oh, no, now. Don't smell all that, though, I'll be honest. So there you go. Cheers. Tactical said, sounds like we are not good enough to drink with tonight. I never promised anyone a drinking stream tonight, did I? Fucking hell. Right. Wish me luck. I'm hoping this tastes absolutely lovely. That ain't bad, is it? But that's not the beautiful drink. When I drank this, it was like the most beautiful. When I had one little swig out of this bottle, and it was like the most beautiful booze I'd ever fucking tasted. Not now, it ain't. Maybe they changed the recipe. That's nostalgia for you, isn't it? Yeah, you run things differently. Maybe I was just really thirsty. It's all right, though. I'll drink it. It's all right, isn't it? It's certainly, if you compared this to things like Carver and all that, this is beautiful. This like I've drunk Carver before that made me gag so much I nearly puked, and it then gave me acid reflux for 6 months. It's not like that. You're right, Sing. CM said, can't see the cum shot man today. That's a shame. It doesn't live up to the hype. No, it don't. It don't. I should have got a little bottle. I even said to Daryl earlier, he got me my tonic water, and I said, do you want cash or do you want a glass of Baby Sham? And the bastard said cash. I'll tell you what, Zed, just for you and for me, I'll try not to drink as much tonight. I'll still drink plenty, but I'll try to lay off it a bit tonight, I think. Francis, what's it like? Never had it. If you imagine something like, it's hard to explain, but it's a sparkling perry, which is it's like a nice sweet. If you imagine sort of, champagne or Carver, them kind of things, but without that horrible. They have a sort of horrible taste, they do, in my opinion. This doesn't. This has like quite a nice. Yeah, it's nicer. If you compared it to Lambrini, it's nicer than that. It's a more sort of sweet taste. 83 Gunner, you right, mate? I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't like to, it's still here. But it'll get sent Sunday. And even if I sent it tonight, it won't be no quicker for you anyway, mate. I'll put it in the post Sunday night. Top Hat Man said, don't know if you saw my message. Said I'd settle for a PM of the barbie covered. All right. There you go, mate. Yes, all right. Come and... Well, I don't know if 12 quid's enough for that. Not I'll try to get you to do more, but I might give you a verse for that. 83 Airgun said, Mike, do you think Slingshot Warriors cheap shot is defective or just not loading it properly? I'm not sure because you couldn't see what he'd done, but he definitely, it hadn't been pulled back. The string was up against the dry fire. But the only way I can think you could do that is when you cock that crossbow, it's hooked behind the mechanism straight away. Then when you pull it back, it's in place. The only way for that string to get under that dry fire is if he pulled the trigger without a bolt in it. It wouldn't. There's no other way it could happen, unless he tried to pull the string back by hand. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, unless off camera he put the bolt in, it didn't go all the way back. If you put the bolt in, I noticed with the anti-dry fire, you give it a little bit of resistance there. He might have thought that was as far back as it goes. Singh said, Mike, you drunk dark rum, not spiced. I love the stuff. Don't drink any other spirits. Now, I don't think I ever have had dark rum. I've had spiced rum. I certainly don't like white rum, I'll tell you that. Jim said it's one of those drinks which I prefer tepid and flat. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I prefer most drinks flat. Even my tonic water I'll make flat. Yeah, I don't like fizzy drinks. But yeah, it's all right. I'll definitely drink it all. It is 100 times better than Lambrini, Carver, all that kind of shit. Not 100 times better, but you know what I mean. So I said Lambrini is disgusting. I tried it once, took a sip, spat it out, poured the lot down the drain. I don't like baby sham either. Yeah, Carver. Even if I was pissed out my face, I'd rather not drink Carver. Not that's the same thing with Lambrini, but Carver for me, yeah. Every time I try and drink it, it actually nearly makes me throw up. It's so fucking disgusting. So I said Lambrini is what all the chavvy sluts drink. Lambrini girls just want to have fun. Gonna said, yeah, lots of people said that about the anti-dry fire as well. Yeah, I suspect he may have put the bolt in, not put it fully back, off camera pulled the trigger. The string has got stuck under the anti-dry fire, and then he's thought it's still loaded. Because as far as I'm aware, I cannot work out any other way that string could get behind the dry fire unless he pulled the trigger. You couldn't do it because as soon as you pull that handle forward, the string is caught by the trigger mechanism. And then when you pull it back, it pushes it back. And then it's ready to fire. To get behind the anti-dry fire, he must have pulled the trigger of that bolt in. You know, that's the only way I can work it. It would have got there. Fucking aching neck today. Dad said it's SSW. Who knows what he did? That's the thing. So it's actually quite nice tactical. What's that he was saying about? Kraken and ginger beer. Dad said, here we go. He's teasing me now. Anti-dry fire again. Bet she's a minx. If you're ever down my way, I'll sort you out of there. Yeah, that's not as sweet as I remember. But maybe they've just changed the recipe, or maybe, you know, because you know what it's like nowadays. They fucking change everything, so it's not as nice as it used to be. So I think it's slightly weaker now. I think it used to be 6% years and years ago. It's 5.5 now. So it's not very strong. So, but at least I know now. Thing says Thunderbird, cheap and cheerful poison. Don't know if you can still get it. Maybe Sham's nice Christmas drink. Rhino said, do you think selling ammo belts for crossbows is a good idea? Possibly, yeah. It depends. It depends what people want. You know what I mean? With my quivers, I did it in a way so that you gotta market it to people. Basically, you gotta make them think they want it, or you gotta hope people want it. See, I've always said because you don't just want 6 bolts, you want loads of bolts. So a belt with bolts on it's perfect. But it's nice having a crossbow where you can just grab the crossbow and you've got bolts there ready to shoot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think about I'll tell you what it'd be worth doing, Ryan. If you want to make that to sell, it's worth doing videos on it and then see what people say. Dad said, let's face it, Mike, it would be utterly vile for you not to drink it. That's true. Dover Farabend, hello, how are you? I'm sorry if I butchered your name there. That's because it jumps in car. See you soon. But also, just downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I'll be flying pissed up shortly. Fuck's sake. Check my phone quickly. Oh, she said maybe Baby Sham just found the beer factory was out of date and flat. It probably tastes better flat. Might have been that, you know. It might have been that. It was after stuff we used to find was out of date. 83 Airgun said, have you ever tried that Firefly moonshine? I haven't. I never even heard of that. I have had moonshine. Because funny thing is, I was chucking a jar away that had moonshine in earlier that we was given. DMM said, Mike, I was working at a local hospital last week. There's a World War I memorial in the entrance with some possible relatives of yours on it. Maybe, yeah, there is at a there is. They're definitely 100%, Jim. At the entrance to a hospital is a World War II memorial with one of my relative names on it. Yeah, Alfred Bowler. Oh, fuck me! I told him. Fuck's sake! I ain't even fucking pissed yet. It's not hard to know what my surname is anyway. You've got Malcolm's channel and it's on there. Fuck me, ain't you? What a twat. Right. Dad found Baby Sham. Trapped piss. Mother said, evening, Mike. Good to see your new drill. It's something serious. I'm a complete twat, Jim. I can't believe I just done that. There you go. There you go. It don't matter. I'll be honest with you. I'm not that bothered by things like that anyway. But I try not to, give out too many details to people. And then there I go and I fucking do it. But as I say, Malk releases books with his full name on it. So, fucking it. I've only drunk about half a thing of 5% stuff. Is that where you were then? Don't say where it was, but was that local to me then, or is there more that have that on? Because I don't actually know. Jim said, just bought some rations from Prepper Shop. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah, delete. Can't believe I've done that. Nick said, you sure that's only 5.5%? A few more of those and you'll be giving out your mum's maiden name. For fuck's sake. Terrible, isn't it? I certainly ain't with it today. Mother said, Mike, you saw that I sent you on Twitter. Oh, about that redback. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, sorry I didn't reply about that. I think I was doing something at the time. Yeah. I'm sort of glad that didn't happen in the UK because that would be very... But it's what Mother's on about is somewhat... I can't remember where it was, but there was in somewhere, maybe was it Russia? I don't know. Somewhere anyway. Eastern Europe sort of country, or Russia, do you know what I mean? Someone was trying to attack the police with a fucking Cobra. Czech Republic, with a Cobra adder and a redback. Was planning something, caught with a car. Glad that one over here. You know, it's a shame that's happening anywhere when these nutters do things like that. It don't know how to fuck things up for people, you know, and it's trying to kill people, isn't it? But you know what I mean? Rhino said, is it just me or do bolt clips for some pistol crossbows end up bending and not holding the bolts properly? Some of them do, definitely. That's true. That's definitely true. Depends what bolts you have in them. That's why sometimes it's worth having. It's better using aluminium bolts, because those little plastic bolts, yeah, they do bend anyway. That's weird, isn't it? I fucking message people saying, yeah, I'll be ready. No one's messaging me back now. Jim said, yes, your local one. I was fixing the coffee machine. I'm at a big motorway services nearby all the time as well. Love driving around down there. Very nice indeed. It's all right down here, isn't it? Well, you ain't that far, are you, really? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's very local, yeah. Mother said, what about the crazy compound pistol crossbow? Will you make a video about it? I'll see if Malcolm will lend me it first. Dick Richards said, damn, are those guts real? So I can't show you my normal video. They're behind a banner of themselves, but it really is there. The stuff behind that banner is really there. Can't play the video today. 83 air guns. Said, you going out tonight? I'm going out as in my garden, but that's about it, yeah. Bigfoots, you right, mate? Oh, I get fucking pain in my neck. I don't know if I've got like fucking weird cramp in my fucking ear. You know, I'm pretty sure if I had a bad ear, I'd have like, you know, actual bad ear. Dad said you have to drink now. Yeah, are those guns real? John said, did you hear about the one Scotsman wanted to gas himself? Broke in next door. That's so. Seems like I don't believe they're real. Right, you know what to feed me if you ever make me drink. If you need like a truth serum, let's flatten it down a bit, shall we? I better not do this too much. Do you know what you've not been at today? As I haven't done fuck all today, personally. What have I done? Nothing. A lot of my day just involved clearing up, doing a load of shit today, so I don't have to do it tomorrow, hungover. Yeah, someone saying, is that like a cider? I suppose if you could get a really nice, sweet sort of cider, yeah, I suppose you could compare it a little bit like that. It's all right. Nothing special, though. What is Perry made of? I can't remember now. Is that apples? Or is it... Or is that just... I can't remember. There's pears in it. Nick's nice. I finally got the PSP from eBay today. Been on a nostalgia trip with all that today. Nice one. Yeah. I've still got my old PSP. I love the old PSPs. Paul said, I've been setting up a new Xbox most of the day. Nice one. Jim says, it's halfway between cider and white wine, made from pears. Yeah, that's about what you'd describe it as, isn't it? Definitely. That's what I'm waiting for that stuff to start bubbling in Mike's guts. He'll be belching and fighting like a hero. Assuming he doesn't just throw it a lot up. Plus, Liberty City stories. I have got Liberty City stories and Vice City stories. Yeah, both good, aren't they? All the GTAs are good. John Kennedy, did you see those Harry Enfield episodes from the 90s where he played a politician of the Brit Party who pretended to drink many pints of beer and gave him a baby shower? Not sure, but I have seen all them Harry Enfields. I watched quite a few of them recently, but I can't remember that specific bit. But yeah, I have seen them, John. They are good. Gotta love our Harry Enfield. It was good in the day. Mother said, hope GoGun will start selling UK stuff soon. At least they have a website. Yeah, I'll have to go on there. I still haven't been on there yet. Get liking the stream, everyone. It says there's only 8 likes. Nick said, the one I used to have was the 1000 series, fat one, like yours. The one I got from eBay is 2000 series. Shocked me how much lighter it is. Ah, see, I didn't know that either. Yeah, so they're a lot lighter, are they? Singh says, saw a video about a young girl whose drink got spiked in a well-known pub chain last week. She became unconscious and was having seizures for a couple of hours. Fucked up nowadays. Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it? That's fucked up. I bet that shit still goes on a lot, though. Yeah, that's definitely not the dream drink I remember. That's so weird. No one's messaging me back now. Or ignoring me. It's not a dream, is it? Maybe it is. Fucking strange, though. Don't message me about 8 o'clock. No, nothing. Tactical says Superman had kryptonite, Batman added Mars, WC had baby sham weakness. Looks like it, doesn't it? I should have had my little sign in front of me. I used to have a little sign up here to remind me not to say certain things, but I just lost it then. Mother said, I don't know if you can send a link here, but just type in GoGun. John said, doing a bit of drilling myself, making a one-armed bandit machine. But all the how-tos for it online are crap. Oh, that sounds good, though. Like an actual homemade one, John. Zed said, was the baby sham expensive? I think it was £5. So not really. It's probably expensive for 75 mil of 5%. But yeah, £5. That was all it was, Zed, £5. But yeah, I don't think I'll buy it again. Jim said, Mike, the tastier end of Perry these days is Brothers Pear Cider, 7%. Tastes fucking lovely. Well, maybe one day I'll try something else. But yeah, I thought I'd try this out of nostalgia just to, see if my memory was... I remember it being absolutely lovely, but as people say, it's probably out of date, flat. I don't know. Could you get other baby shams back in like the late 90s? Was there like, other flavors sort of thing? Not other flavors, but you get like different kinds, don't you? Hey, Freyagun, sounds good. John, you should blog the build, mate. Yeah, it does sound good, John. Yeah, is it like a totally homemade one, or it's going to have electronics on it and that? Because you can get like ones where they're sort of totally mechanical, aren't they, sort of thing? Burgess, I wish I'd bought a bottle of Buckfast now. Yeah, Buckfast's all right, isn't it? I quite like a bit of Buckfast. This is all right, but it's drinkable. Put it that way. It's I might save a bit for Daryl because he likes this kind of stuff, and I reckon he'd like this. He's been known to, that kind of stuff, get a load of fucking bottles of it. But the only thing is, it's quite weak though, so you'd need. Well, it probably won't be economical. That's the kind of thing you'd buy it, give someone a drink of it, and that's it. You don't really get pissed on it. Because to get pissed on that, you'd have to buy. How many units is that? 4.1 units. That's essentially 2 pints. That is the equivalent of 2 pints in units. So you'd have to buy about 5 bottles, so it'd be about 25 quid. Get drunk on it. Captain Mike, do you know Persia had a kilt on and I had nipple clamps on, ready for drunk stream? I don't know where you lot are coming up with that. I never said I was doing a drunk stream tonight, did I? Did I really say that? Don't make me go through 2.5 hours of last night's stream. I cannot remember saying we was doing a drunk stream tonight. And if I did, tough shit. Joking. I cannot remember saying that. Persia, for fuck's sake. I don't even want to read that message. He said, yeah, Marcus, shave my balls for now. You two are delusional, mate. I did not say we was doing a live stream tonight and we was all joining in. I might have said as a passing comment, I might be drinking tomorrow. That's not my fault if you interpret these things wrong. Nick said he's already so drunk he can't remember what he did yesterday. Bet you don't even remember saying you sent me 20 quid. Don't. I'll tell you why. Last time I was out with my cousin Ben, I said to Ben, send me a message, text me. I want you to text me a message to tell me not to forget to get the UFO videos, right? A cheeky fucker sent, and I still don't know whether it's true or not. He sent me a message saying, don't forget to download the UFO videos and you owe me a £5. I've not replied to him since because I can't remember if I actually do owe him a £5. Jim said there was a Ponzi pink champagne. Slovakian ex went mad on it. She couldn't believe the booze could be pink. Made her day. Yeah, maybe it might have been that, but this definitely don't taste like I remember. But it might just be. I might have just had different tastes then, or it may just be that classic thing of recipes changing. I don't think they'd do that with booze, though, would they? Start using less sugar and shit. I don't know. But I remember it being really nice and sweet. But then I must admit, in them days, all I used to drink was Tennant Super and Strongbow Super. So maybe anything that was weaker than that tasted fucking beautiful anyway. Kenny said I made a home bar for a friend for a movement. That's nice. Yeah, that sounds excellent, mate. I'd like to do that, but at the same time, it's like that's not a good idea for me. I'd love to buy all optics and all that, but the only thing that stops me drinking is not having booze, basically. Worst thing I ever found out was that you could buy booze online. It may take about a week to get here, but does anyone else get loads of ball shaving ads online? I get those damn things all the time. What have you been searching then, Zed? But no, saying that, now that Flazzy's just put fucking Manscaped. Actually, yes, I do see them ones. Yeah, the Manscaped ones. You lot could always do your own live stream. One of you lot go onto stream. Yeah, I'd set it up. I'll give you a bit of advertisement for it, and I'll join in the fucking chat, abusing you lot all night with jokes and. I could do that till 3 o'clock in the morning if you want. Longer if I can still see. John Kins, I used to drink some of those Belgian fruit beers. They're very expensive outside the country. Outside the country. Very little in them. So if I just better check my fucking phone quickly. That's sent, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck knows what's going on there. Mother said shotgun to the face, please. But our famous. Sadly, I can't on here. I'm not on StreamYard tonight. If you look up in the corners, there's no thing. I'm not on it tonight. I can't do the videos tonight. I'll tell you what, I've used my limit. Well, I haven't quite used it, so I'm going to save it for next time. Dad, don't tempt me, Mike. Fell off the wagon tonight. It's very Moorish. Dad said, I get baldness cures and Viagra spell. I get a lot of stupid emails saying, yeah, do you want this, do you want that? Yeah. Radji said, my adverts are either Ball Shavers or Mafia City. I'll tell you what, I realised once, like recently, how much I appreciate watching smaller channels. Because most of the channels I watch are quite small, none of them have ads on their channels. And when I watch bigger channels and you get ads constantly, it does make me think, God, I quite enjoy watching videos where you ain't got to keep clicking fucking ads all the time. Because most of the people I watch don't have any. You should be grateful I'm demonetized. Don't have to watch shitty ads on my thing. Apart from the ones I make you watch. Half of my homemade ads. It's a waste of money, Zed. I shaved my balls with blowtorch. I'll be honest with you, the couple of times I've tried it, I did actually think a blowtorch would probably be fucking easier. Fucking painful trying to do that shit. And I actually thought, yeah, burn them off might be actually quicker if you can make sure you didn't actually burn your bollocks and the rest. Persia said, I hate when people go on about that fucking Raid mobile game. Yeah, exactly. Yes. 83 again said, I agree, Mike. The smaller channels are the best for a few reasons. 100%, mate. 100%. No ads. But, you know, don't bother me if smaller channel have ads. But, you know what I mean? I do realise, though, that I watch so many smaller channels. When I watch a big one, I suddenly think, fuck me, the amount of fucking ads I've got to watch now. Because I'm not used to it. Yeah, no ads. Small channels are much more likely to actually talk to you, get hold of you, you know. Because that's partly why I don't subscribe to any big channels, or very rarely any big channels. I rarely comment on them. It's just no point. Because they don't fucking talk to you. Don't reply to nothing. You know, I know some of them are so big they can't, but you know what I mean. Tadze Lowell, put the flames out of the hammer. Nick said, I use uBlock to block all the ads and then I support anyone I actually enjoy monetarily. Oh, that's good of you, Nick. That's good. Yeah. I suppose you can get the old ad blocker things, can't you? I suppose you said real men have pubes. See, the smaller channels care more about you. Bigger channels don't give a fuck about you. They only like you for the money. Exactly. That's very true, CM, actually. But I said, oh, sometimes it looks like a dead sparrow in a nest. But yeah, when I occasionally watch other videos that have a lot of ads, I suddenly notice it. You know, that may not be a case for other people, but I watch so many small channels But when I start watching other things, me. You picturing all this as well, Zed? The pube talk. Yeah, I've got the fucking yes, very vivid images in my head. That, as you say, is the problem with having a vivid imagination. Jack Williams, right, mate? He said, evening again, buddy. How's life been treating you? Not bad, not bad. I have got I keep having a constant pain in my side because of an injury, but other than that, I ain't too bad, really. Cheers, mate. Persia said, I saw Scallagrim was on live, and he basically only answering people who are paying to get their comments highlighted. Exactly. It's a shame, really. And I know he has a lot on there, but I have seen him do a live stream and have less than Liam has occasionally. Yeah. I know him from a long time ago, so sometimes if I pop on, he'll read my comment and say hello, which I appreciate when he does. But yeah. But a lot of the bigger channels now, the ones I used to know, Cutlery Lover, Scallagrim, there's a couple of other big ones. Most of them I don't really interact with anymore because it's just, I think they ain't got time to do nothing back. You know what I mean? Jim said, ankles behind your ears, Zed. Easy peasy. Jack said, yeah, fair to middling then, pal. Glad to. But yeah, I ain't too bad. I'm all right. Getting there. Having a drink and then I'll stop for a bit. Tell you how long I'm going to. This is specifically for Zed, because I know he cares. I'm going to try and stop Zed for 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks. At least 2 weeks I'll stop for you. Not for you, for me. But no, but I appreciate someone there to sort of at least try and discourage me a little bit. Rick, you all right, mate? He said, I've been miserable lately. Why is that, mate? Something going on? To be honest, I have for a bit. But yeah, by the end of this week, it was all right. And I'll probably bring it all back on by drinking. There's a big channels also tend to have nothing but clickbait titles. Yes, that instantly puts me off massively. Clickbait titles, clickbait images. Every time I see one of them, I actually hide the video. I refuse to watch them. If someone puts a clickbait, I don't mind smaller channels doing it. Big channels putting clickbait images and clickbait titles on, I deliberately click the 3 things and hide it. I'm not going to watch that shit. And he said, takes 10 minutes to say and show something. You should take 5 minutes to say and do it most. Yeah, I have quite a thing. I do not like clickbait bullshit. Now, you'll see me do joke clickbait sometimes, but you know with me, it's actually a joke. You know, something stupid. I'm not trying to do it to get loads of views. It's more of an in-joke with us lot. Mother said, when Scallagrim was on live, you can't ask him serious questions. I asked him about the best spear on the market, but he preferred to answer about his beard and other crap. Hello, Scalish, you're watching, by the way. Say hello, please. I've got a knife scout sent me years ago. Jim said, cheers, the old back, clears the old back door too. 83 airgun said, it's the SMK XS19, but I believe it's the same as the Remington Pest Control. What was that, airgun? Was you replying to someone there? Oh, airgun said, the smaller channels tend to watch each other's videos and comment back and forth like a community. Exactly, mate, exactly. John said, is the Rex the best 50 cal deer air rifle? In all honesty, mate, I ain't got a clue. Sorry. Natural born serial killer, you're right, mate. Sorry, I hadn't got round to you yet. I see you on, mate. I see you. Rick said, bored out of my mind, but don't have the motivation to do anything. Trying to write music and just depressed. Can't sleep either. I was having the exact same thing, Rick, because of my side hurting, and I couldn't do any of the things I wanted to do. And it was driving me around the bend. So I hope you can get out of it somehow and find something to do. And I don't recommend drinking or anything like that. That doesn't help. None of that stuff helps. It helps while you're doing it, but it doesn't help after. It makes it worse after. I don't know. You'll come round, I reckon, Rick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. I'm very lucky that I got donated that drill because that's got me out of it a bit. Yeah, I think Flazzy, he said a deer air rifle. I think you can get like, 30 foot-pound, 50 foot-pound, 9mm, or as he said, 50 cal air rifles. Yeah, you can actually get them in the UK. You would need a firearms license for it, though. So I said, if Mike was to do clickbait, these pistol crossbow bolts are the deadliest in the world. Exactly. The deadliest and best and cheapest. But actually be true, though, because it actually wouldn't be clickbait. Would it? Actually wouldn't be clickbait in my case. Bolts so deadly, they was banned on Etsy. True fucking story as well. Did you know that? My bolts are so deadly that Etsy banned them. That's okay, so they probably are, but you get the idea. Now I get you, Ted. I knew what you meant. Nick said, I think he's talking about the Umex Hammer 500 plus foot-pounds. Fuck me, that's powerful, isn't it? I suppose 50 cal would be, though, wouldn't it? Fladgy says, still wouldn't be allowed to shoot deer with it. The projectile would be too light and not enough energy. Yeah, not sure, mate. I'll be honest, Fladgy, I ain't got a clue. I'm just guessing. Just guessing, mate. Rick said, can't drink or they're not drinking for a month. Yeah, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. That's good that you're right, though. It'll pass after a while. YouTube owes me 140 quid and I'm trying to get it sorted. Yeah, that's a shame when they fuck you about like that as well. No, I hope you're all right, Rick, because I know what it feels like lately and it was doing my head in. Yeah. It'll pass eventually, hopefully, you know what I mean? You'll find something will come up. Got any TV series you can watch, comedies you can watch? I've started watching that recently, and I forgot how good it was, and how much I liked it. I only ever watched it I watched it when it first came on BBC 3 years ago, and I liked it at the time. I always remember liking that, and then good thing is you buy old DVDs that are like £2 each. Mother said George Sprout's dangerous bolts should be banned with you. Colin, you're right, mate. John said, did you ever see one of those giant type joke pen knives? I know there were giant opinels, but this one was a lot plainer, made for novelty. I have. Well, I've got one somewhere. Wait a minute. I don't know where it is now. This ain't the one you're thinking of. These are not the droids you're looking for. Yeah, this is not the knife you're looking for. But how's this for a novelty knife? It's actually fully working knife as well. So let me show you a normal pen knife size knife. This was a gift, actually. Just in case you couldn't tell. That was a gift from Black Forest Ghost. I am slightly drunk, so wherever the Black Forest is, that's where he's from. Such a dick, you know. Timbo, right, mate? How you doing? That said, Rick, as Mike says, stay strong, bud. Hope you get through this difficult time. Respect. Yeah, legal carry. 2 blades as well. 2 blades. It's an all right knife, actually. Black Forest Ghost actually did some proper fucking tests on this. Yeah, there you go. I'm showing my real size now. That's actually just a pen knife, really. And that other one I showed was a miniature. Nick Knives said, I'd love one of those giant opinels. I don't really think I could justify nearly 100 quid. Is that like the massive one? Yeah, there's like a massive one, isn't there? I had like the big one, but not that one. John said, yeah, kind of like that. Can't remember the producer. I was a kid when I had Relation had one. What was you saying? Let me just read it. Yeah, I'm not sure, John, but yeah, the only thing I've got like that is that. Yeah. That said, Black Forest in Germany. At least some of it is. There you go. He's German then. He's not on YouTube at the minute, but he went off YouTube for ages and ages, like a couple of years. Came back. I think he'd been ill or something, and he sent me a message saying, you know, I'm back, Mike. I haven't been on for a couple of years. It's great seeing you still on, because a lot of people are still surprised. You know, I've been on here since like 2008. I've been on here since 2007, but I had a different account then. 2008 as WeaponCollector, 2007 as my old account. Yes, people have been watching me for like over a fucking decade now. A lot of them. So they come back on and, oh, yeah, Mike's still on. You know what I mean? And he said, oh, can I send you some stuff? So he sent me that. A tin of really nice. I've got the tin up there. Hang on. Dreisner. It was Dreisner. Yeah, basically Dresden Stollen. So he sent me some Dresden Stollen. Really nice thing. And a couple of other things. So as he said, for deer in the UK, you need a minimum 100 grain bullet, which I think it's 1,600 foot-pounds of energy. So basically a 234 minimum. That said, yeah, your EDC video with that, bloody brilliant. That I thought that a second ago about that. When I got this out, I thought I ought to mention where everything's giant. Yeah, I've got look up my. I can't remember which EDC it is. It's either the last one or the one I did before. And it's like a bit of a joke one. Flazzy, are you going to try and appeal for demonetization on your channel? I might do. I'll be honest with you though, Flazzy. With the way stuff's going, with the apocalypse shit, and the amount of people who are getting, there's a lot of people who are monetized, who are getting videos that are perfectly normal. They're becoming age restricted. People with monetization are getting community strikes with theirs. I have a slight advantage of not being demonetized. They don't seem to give me the community strike with it. It's weird. Being demonetized is quite freeing. I can get away with a lot more than people who are monetized. So, and in all honesty, the amount of views I get, I probably wouldn't earn fuck all anyway. But I'm tempted to, Flazzy. I'll look into it one day. But I have actually appealed a couple of times. Nothing. But people reckon if you get over 35,000 or 30,000, they're a bit more likely. Do you know when I think they're more likely to let you have it back? You need to be part of some kind of management thing. But I am actually part of, weirdly enough, George Sprav's YouTube Union thing. And I've seen a lot of their things lately saying how they've been getting people's monetization back. But I don't think I bother, in all honesty. But I am part of something that may be able to help me at least. Kenny said, anyone ever watched the channel Sticks and Stones? He's making walking sticks, loads of lead in the head. Like being hit with a hammer. That's a good idea, that is, isn't it? That's a decade. And last night you slagged off Joe Pasquale for not changing his accent. Cheeky fucker. I've changed loads, mate. I've changed loads. I've got sideburns now. Got fucking loads of fucking different things. Evil Spoon said, Mike, been a lurking viewer since your early bug out vids. Keep it. Nice one, Evil Spoon. That's good. That's good. I love it when, you know, sometimes I say they've been on for years. Yeah, nothing wrong with lurking, mate. Just have a watch and have a listen, innit? I'll do it. Mother said, your channel is just perfect for me and other people. Lots of militant stuff. First of all, make a second channel that can be monetized. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But also, technically, against their... If you've been demonetized, they actually don't really like you doing that, they reckon. The problem is it would be difficult to... Because what happens is, I could make a second channel, but trying to open a new AdSense account would be the issue. I would literally have to change everything. I'd have to give them a different address, different name, different bank account, all shit like that, which I ain't got. Bro just said, just delete it just as I was about to read it. What you put on tactical? Oh, the EDC video. Nice one. Check that EDC video out if you want to laugh. That's weird, isn't it? None of the fuckers replied to me. I'm gonna check my fucking messages I sent. I'll be up all night anyway. I quite enjoy coming on here as my do the stream as the pre-drinks. go out in the Wendy house, sometimes do the follow-up, which has to be deleted as soon as I finish. Have a drink in the Wendy, and then I have my after party in here on my own. Got my headphones ready to blast my ears to death, full volume on everything for music for about 5 hours. But I do. I don't do it when I normally listen to music. Like if I listen to music normally, I don't have it full up. I've noticed when I wake up, these are turned right up, my speakers are turned right up, and the volume on the fucking computer's turned right up. You must start getting deaf or something when you're drunk. You probably fucking do. Probably why I'm going deaf. Nah, I've been going deaf for years. For those who don't know, I've actually got a hearing aid, and that's not bullshit either. But I don't need to really wear it unless I go out or, go somewhere noisy. Look. But I don't really need it in general, sort of, because this here works perfectly fine. Baser Bay said, what part of Texas are you from? The good part. The best part. Nick said, the image you sat there, pissed as a fart, blasted Miley Cyrus is just brilliant. Not just Miley, mate, but yeah, that's part of it. I'm glad that makes you laugh, because I fucking love it. And so the ringing in your ears annoying as fuck. Yes, definitely. What was 83 Air Gunner saying? Oh, 83 Air Gun said Mike did a metal weighted type, a lead weighted, club weapon of metal in the end, like a stick. Glad you lot can remember what I did. I remember doing that. Fuzzy, Mike. What part of Texas are you from? I told you the good part. 83 Air Gun, Mike's from Houston, isn't he? He's from LA. I'm from, I don't know. There's my Texas flag behind me. Huntish, how you doing, mate? Alex Saint said you've been using the drill today. You're right, mate. I would have. Oh, looks like Darren ain't getting none. I ain't even finished my drink yet. I thought I'd finish that. Maybe I should save him a little bit. I wanted to. I wanted to go out in the shed and have a go, but I had so much to do today. I'll probably save it for Monday. But I'll tell you what. That day when I'd set it all up, I actually got out all of the bits I need to make bayonets, and I had a little test, and it fucking drills through beautifully. Yeah, it's going to make making bayonets so much easier now. Because my other drill, you literally fucking pulling down as hard as you can to try and drill through, and because it's got the other drill had no speed control, no nothing. It was just a drill in a pillar drill type holder thing. You had no control over anything. It didn't drill straight. It drilled on a slight angle, so I never could drill a straight hole, which is all right in a little thin thing. But if you're trying to drill something fat, it guaranteed didn't come out straight. Alex said, you need an assistant, mate. Do your paperwork and shit. Do you know what? My sister thought I was joking, but I actually offered her a job as my assistant. I said, quit your job. I don't know how much I could pay you, but I could pay you because I could. Because to be honest, when I'm knocking out them bayonets and that's 20 quid profit a go. Well, with the material, you're getting 15 quid profit a go out of them bayonets, and I could knock them out within 30 minutes. With the stuff I've got now, I could knock one of them out in 30 minutes, I reckon. Depending on how sort of fit I am. But most of the shit that bothers me is replying to emails, packaging shit up, getting older people, and going to the post office. Because that's what a lot of people forget. It's not just making it. There's a lot more to it than just making it. If it was just making it, I'd love that. Like normally when you do a job, you just make the thing and it's done, innit? I am drinking. I am drinking. But no, I have to do all the talking to people, replying, getting the money, making sure they've got the money. But you'd be surprised how many people don't even send me their address when I ask for it. Yeah, packaging it up, sending it off. There's a lot more to it. So yeah, I need an assistant, I reckon. I am drinking Iron Man. I got the lot here. I'm going to try that in a minute, I think. Bit Calvados. Frazzy said that's such an Amarillo thing to say. What did I say? Alexander, you need to get an assistant. I read that, didn't I? That was beautiful, just beautiful. Bayonet Farmer, WC. 83 again. Mike, are you the only person who makes bayonets for pistol crossbows? I've seen one other person make one, but it's not a crossbow bayonet. It's just a bayonet with a weaver rail attachment. And in all honesty, his would snap off in a second because now that's not a slight. It's just that's actually what would happen because the only reason I could make these so much easier, but I want mine to actually work. And that's why it's got that front plate on it because that's what makes it strong. That does like a proper bayonet. The other ones are literally, say if you just got rid of that, it's just connected here. It's just connected here and it's just a spike. And they look pretty good, but they wouldn't last 2 seconds if you actually used it. That thing, I reckon, would probably last longer than the crossbow would. And I know I would say that, but you know what I mean? I've made them. They're completely metal, riveted. There's nothing that you can really break on it. Iron Man said, cheers to your house, Mike. Thank you, Iron Man. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate. But yeah, I'm quite lucky, 83 again, that I have got the monopoly. I've definitely got the monopoly on bayonets. And as far as quivers go, there's one other bloke who makes quivers. And his are pretty good. But the problem is a lot of his quivers, I've noticed, he sent me some to review. And I did the review willingly. They don't fit all bolts. Mine will fit every bolt you can get. Because mine are sort of like pressure fit. His are just a hole that they slot in. So if the bolts are too big, they don't fit. If the bolts are too small, they don't fit. Whereas mine is sort of clamped down. So yeah, a fatter bolt will be tighter, but it will hold any. And they've got rubber O-rings. So if they are really tight, you can take the rubber O-rings off. Or if it's loose, you can put fatter O-rings on. I tried to think of everything possible when it comes to it. That said, Paul Martin saying, I could not get out of my shed. It's a nightmare not being able to do these links, isn't it? Tactical. Sam said, I'll do the work from home stuff. Yeah, but the problem is I'd have to send you the stuff. And then I've still got to package it up and send you it. Ricky, you right, mate? He said, if you lived in a Mad Max world and you could have any gun, what would you want it to be? Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Because it's like an M4, because it's still reasonably compact, but it's a rifle. Some kind of compact rifle. Alex, you should make some spike bayonets. The only problem is if I do spike bayonets, I'll be honest with you, it would actually be more difficult. The way I do mine, it's just like perfectly set up. Spiked bayonets, it'd actually be harder to connect it in and shit like that the way I do them is actually the simplest way you can do it. You know, and they work because the good thing with the bayonets, they act exactly like a cockinade as well, but they are a fully working bayonet. Dylan, you right, mate? How are you? James, send me the stuff and I'll 100% dispatch it. Yes, that's all disappearing then. Lost in the post. 83 air gunners. I think your products will go down as classics in the future and be sought after. After you gone, I hope so. I hope so. I ought to put my. I'll tell you what I've put in your package. Actually, 83 air gun. I ain't told you this, but I've chucked you in one of my little stickers, and I chucked you in one of the little leather. I've stuck you in a little leather keyring thing. There you go. You've got a little speciality thing there. Flazzy said you should pattern your bayonets in case they appear on the next Assassin's Creed game. That wouldn't surprise me, or someone will copy it. I'm still surprised because I have actually had, and that's not a joke, Flazzy saying that. Years and years ago, before I knew it was potentially dodgy, I did used to make the odd knuckle duster. As soon as I found out it was potentially dodgy, I stopped. That's an understatement, but anyway, in the game Assassin's Creed Syndicate, they've gone on Google, found images of knuckle dusters. So in the game Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you can actually kill people with one of my original handmade knuckle dusters. Actually, more than that, there's like 4 of them on it. Khalid said, "Where do you get the bayonets from?" I make them, mate. I make them. Alex said, "WC secret recipes for bayonets: a little bit of carbon, and some coke for strength." You know, I make my bayonets. Looking up there because I'm looking at them. What do I look up when I say things? CM said, "I want a keyring. Are you selling them?" I could sell them. I don't mind giving them away. Maybe I'll do a little giveaway thing. Maybe I'll give them out to the moderators or something. That's the moderator of the month. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, CM, I'll sort some more out soon. It's a little leather keyring, and the stamp is the stamp I made for stamping sheaves, and it's a knuckle duster with the initials WC in the middle. Khalid said, "Yeah, pretty cool your design is in the game." I'll be honest, I think that too. I know I didn't get nothing out of it, but it's still pretty cool. I bought the game as well. I've never played it yet, but I actually bought the game because I one day want to stream it. Yeah, in this game, you actually get to use at least 4 knuckle dusters that are, 100% my original designs. They just nicked my pictures off of Google. In all honesty, that's why I used to do it though. I used to completely bombard Google with images of my knuckle dusters. So if you, at one point, if you ever searched knuckle duster, nearly every picture you see would be one of mine. And because of that, there's now people going about with tattoos of pictures of my knuckle dusters. There's even a glamour model in the UK called, what's her name? Gemma. What's her fucking name? Do you remember what her name was? Gemma Summit. Gemma with a J. So put in Gemma. Hang on, let me quickly look. I can't remember her fucking name now. Gemma Lucy, right? Glamour model from the UK. Look up Gemma Lucy and have a look at her thigh. On her thigh, I think it's her thigh. It's on her leg anyway. On her thigh, she has my King of the Knuckle Dusters knuckle duster on her leg. Yeah. I'll have to put a picture of that on thingy. But yeah, images. I'll tell you, if you go on images, yeah, find a picture of her with her legs out. There's one from the sun there. Actually, no, it's there. It's just above her knee on her left leg. But I suppose it depends what picture they show, because not picture, but sometimes they back them around. Gemma Lucy's her name. Yeah, but you'll see, you can find my knuckle dusters all over the place. Yeah, people with tattoos of it on games. I'll be honest with you, who said that was crap. I imagine it probably is anyway, but you know, it's still my knuckle dusters in the game. You know what I mean? Then I started to make brass knuckles, and I found out that they're illegal in Canada, but only if they're made out of metal. All right, yeah, over here, still even. Jim says, your Google seems to know Gemma, Mike. I follow her on Instagram. Fucking Gemma Collins. I was going to say a really cunty thing then. Was the knuckle duster about that big? For fuck's sake. I can't exactly fucking talk. Mel said, next level kill zombies in a video game with a bayonet. You make them pistol crossbows. Exactly. No, Gemma, I forgot what her name was already. There you go, you fuckers. That says you're lucky it's your knuckle duster on her leg, not something else of yours. Exactly. Right, I may be coming off soon. Just been told they're coming home. I'll tell you what, I'll stay on to 11. I need to have a slash in a minute. I'm still on here for quite a long time then anyway, won't I? Alex saying Brass Knuckles legal, WC's YouTube channel legal. 83 again, I did extra large Gemma Collins limited edition. That is. If you look at look up knuckle duster display. I've actually got a knuckle duster about that big. Maybe it was that one. Right, I need to have a quick piss. I'm going to stay until about 11. You have to entertain yourselves today, don't they? Fucking thing. If I don't come back to at least one piss hands, I'm going to be disappointed here. Oh, fuck me. I can't even find my stuff to wash my hands now. Yeah. I was thinking about that today, right? If your piss is good enough to fucking drink, surely you just fucking wash your hands with it then, shouldn't you? Not that I drink my piss, never have, but surely if it's good enough to drink. That only came up because a fellow YouTuber had mentioned recently about doing it. And then I thought, I'll be drinking later and then not to do piss hands. And then I'm going to mention pissing out the window. I do piss very quickly, and I'll tell you what it is, Timbo. I only have to open my door and take 2 steps, and I'm in the toilet. People always do wonder how the fuck I piss so quick. Yeah, literally just pissing out the window. I have been known to piss out of a window. I've been known to piss in very, very. I pissed on a restaurant window once while people was eating their dinner. That's some of the stupid shit I used to do. So just to be a dickhead. Sort of showing off, being a twat. Pissing on a restaurant window and it was a full glass window while this woman and her husband were eating their dinners. And the only thing the woman could think of doing was looking at me and started going, oh, for fuck's sake. That didn't faze me, mate. Getting arrested later, that wasn't good, but I used to do no end of stupid shit like that. Pissed straight in the whole carpet, yeah. 83 seconds I pissed through someone's letterbox years ago. I said, pissed in a bottle of milk, put it back on someone's doorstep. Well, I think Malk once tried to piss in someone's orange juice outside their thing, but got caught. Timbo, I used to do no end of really ridiculous things like that. Loads of stupid things like that. I did get caught pissing on the wall of a pub once in daytime and ended up getting caught over it as well. That's what there are some things you would pay WeaponCollector. There are some people who pay WeaponCollector a golden shower. Probably is. Probably is. And takers, not you lot, but you know, spread the word about. Like bottle it up or something. They can film themselves pouring it over their faces. Not none of you lot. I see him. So I was in town at night one day. Some guy was drunk as fuck and was pissing on Wilkins' windows and rubbing it all over it. Oh, for fuck's sake. And obviously, I was pissed in the warehouse of my previous jobs. Just couldn't wait. You wouldn't think I drink that much, would you? Considering that took me an hour and 20 minutes just to drink that. But then, as I say, the amount of booze I drink, it's not over a short period. I think if you drank the amount of drink I drink over a short period, you know, you could probably be hospitalised. But because I normally drink for like a 12-hour period, and halfway through that, I'll have something to eat, drink some water. You know, I'm not saying it's good, but I don't say let's change the subject. Exactly. Well, someone pissed in my mate's coat pocket when he was hanging over the back of a pub chair. My old mate Richard, who I used to get pissed with a lot, he was about 10 years older than me, and he was married to my cousin. I think he technically may still be married. I don't think they got divorced, but they're not together anymore anyway. Anyway, he, for years and years and years, would get took the piss out of because, you know, he was an alcoholic. He is. He's put it this way, he was such a bad alkie, it nearly killed him twice. The second time it nearly killed him, he went into rehab 4 years ago, I think it was, and is still in there now. But what it was, he got over the booze, gave up the booze, but decided to, he basically said, if I start working here as one of the mentors, can I live here? So he now lives in the rehab, but is now a mentor. Anyway, he for years would get ripped the piss out of by his wife, and which is my cousin and my other cousins, because he once was sleeping around their house, got up, went over to the cupboard, pissed out of his face, opened the cupboard doors, and just started pissing all over the clothes. He thought it was the toilet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. You know, they didn't let him live that down for fucking years. You know, it'd always come up. It always cracked me up that when they'd start taking the piss out of him for pissing in the cupboard. The wardrobe. Wardrobe is what I mean. I always call them cupboards, but yeah. But he took the piss out of that for years and years and years. Process pissed on a guy's leg because he started trying to use the urinal next to me in an empty public toilet. Oh, fuck's sake. So we're on a pissing stream now, then, are we? Tap said you get put on the sex offenders list now for pissing in public. Ruins people's lives just around a piss. Yeah, that's actually terrible, don't it? That is terrible. Yeah, you imagine being put on a sex register for having a piss outside. Yeah, the Lion, the Witch in the cupboard. There's a quick question. What's the name of the air pistol on the back wall? This one, that's an SMK, but I don't know the name, mate. That's a Crossman 2240. If you look up SMK air pistol on my channel, it will come up. I think it's an S2. It's a very old, weak thing. Zed said Avery's doing a silent slingshot war on the bog thing. This is the longest piss in history. Zed, I don't know. Actually, someone tells Zed if maybe this thing's frozen, but I've been back for ages. Someone tells Zed I'm back. I don't say my dad had to do some work around the flat where a guy he knew died of alcohol poisoning. So it was the worst smell he'd encountered. Mother said, by the way, I'll say it here just in case somebody here doesn't have a red back. They're back in Merlin Archery. I think Zed's thing's frozen. She's having me on, or I'm just taking this wrong. I've been back for ages. It's been frozen for Zed the whole time. Timber says, Scouse mate of mine got so drunk in a pub he pissed against the bar. I've known people to piss themselves in a pub before. Thank you, Mother, for saying about the crossbows. That's good, mate. Hopefully some people will get them. Bo said, I used to drink in a bar that had a trough, not functional, at the bar for pissing in. But that was another bar. That's mental. That's great. I'd love to see something like that. I wouldn't want to piss in it, but yeah, that'd be amazing that existed. Well, it's amazing the fact that does exist, you know. And it says, saw a guy years back as a kid and smashed off his ass trying to ride a road bike. Funny shit I've seen. Cobra Commander said, did you see my messages I left in your videos by any chance? I might have, Cobra Commander. I'm not sure. When did you leave them? If you left them in the last hour and a half, I've not seen them. But not much more to say about that. But yeah, no, I haven't, mate. Alex Saint said, I heard that parents give their kids I've heard that parents give their kids drink piss as apparently it's medicine. Someone gives their kids piss as medicine. That's I fell off a mountain bike doing pissed wheelies years ago. I once crashed a motorbike. Yeah, drunk. Nearly hurt myself, actually. Yeah. I made it about 100 meters, crashed into the curb and came off because I can't ride a motorbike anyway. So, so yeah, you know, drink riding one while you're fucking proper drunk. This must be why the old birds drink this. This goes straight to your head, mate. I've only drunk fucking the equivalent of two pints. Right, just need to message these two quickly. Fucking weird. Ben not ringing me up. I'll have to ring him later. Unless he's not planning on coming out till like. I have been drinking, Peach. Hello, mate, by the way. A bottle of Baby Sham, which I've just finished. Now I might have a little shot of Calvados, which is brandy, quite an expensive brandy. Not really expensive, but, you know, like 30 quid a bottle brandy. So not like cheap, like, you know, like a reasonably good one. You know, I'll be on vodka, I think. Yeah, drinking piss. But actually, Peach, that's a joke. But had you been on about 2 minutes ago, the whole conversation was rather about piss. So yeah, drinking piss tonight. All right, Cobra Commander said I had a video involving a chronograph. All right, man. I'll check. I'll be honest with you. I'm having a drink tonight, so I'll get hold of you. I'll get back to you maybe Sunday, if that's right. No, Monday. So my drinking problem got a lot better once I started making my own liquor and stopped buying it. Mine got worse when I did that. Mine got worse. Friday said, I have to try this, Baby Sham. Ain't no good. It's not that good. Dimbo said, Baby Sham, is this a 70s time off? It fucking is, mate. It is. It is. I got the sideys of a 70s. I don't know when they did their sideys, but yeah, look. It's all there, mate. Alex says, how much dollar will it take for you to grow a mullet? A lot. You're not the only person. Get hold of Iron Man Spartan. I reckon 500 quid might do it. Might do it. How much is a PS5 these days? John Kenny said, do you watch many movies on YouTube? Love a good horror from Slaughtered Lamb. I haven't seen those, John, but I do. I love watching films. I love watching horrors, but yeah, I don't watch a lot on YouTube, like the short films and that. Jackson, we should start a GoFundMe for a mullet. You can if you want it. I'll grow it. I don't even know if I could. I don't know if I could. We'll have to try. Got to do some sort of stipulations in it that if I can't bear it, I can cut it off. Because this is too much for me. This is already horrible. What was Iron Man saying? Have I missed his comment there? Where the fuck's that? I can't see it. That's weird, Iron Man. I can't see your comment there. That's fucking weird. Alex saying, what was you replying to Iron Man? How long ago did he reply? Did he message? What did he put on? Mullet Collector. Mullet. You lot don't know my other aliases. I've got Pergio would know my other alias. So would Tactical, and so would Liam. Maybe Mother would. What's my alter ego? My other collector. I am a multiple collector of things. Mullet is not one of them. But I am weapon collector and something else. Mother said, what is your next weapon? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Yeah, Persio's right, although you can't see it. I said I was. I'm not anymore, actually. No, I was flag collector for a little bit, though, Flazzy. You've got to come on. If you want to know why I'm called Pawn Collector, you've got to come on to Twitch streams for that. Right, I'm going to wash my mouth out, and I'm going to try this Calvados. Although Alex ain't right there, DVD collector. No, it's Pawn Collector. It is DVDs anyway. Persio's on, he knew. What happens on Twitch stays on Twitch. Yeah, we have a little bit. You can get away with a little bit more on Twitch. Some things that you wouldn't really want to risk talking about on here, or getting, that don't smell very nice to me. Butt plug letting know. Or are you admitting to that yourself, Alex? Don't be admitting things like that unless you're comfortable about saying it. How big's this thing? Actually, it's not that big. Franzi said, your Twitch streams are too late for me. I'm normally in bed by the time that on the weekend. Mother said, Jesus, Carl Steele, MMA Chinese War Store. My dealer has one. But wants too much for it. Alex said, fuck off, you bastard. You started it. That's just my little comeback, you see. I'm smarter than you lot think. I'll get you back. Nick was off the washing line collector. Go on to YouTube, look up Madness Underwear Thief, I think it's called. Let me look it up. Underwear Taker. Look up Madness Underwear Taker. And that's a song about that. A jokey song about a man called George. Nice man, George, newsagent on the corner, not very rich, but never any poorer. Jaunty old George, a happy 63. Not very tall, but healthier than me. He whistles timeless tunes as he saunters down the street, springs in his legs and an elastic in his feet. But in the middle of the night, he steals through your garden, gives your hosieries a fright, doesn't say pardon. As soft as a breeze, with an armful of underwear, on his hands and knees, dreams about the knicker scare. But it's actually not read out like that. So I can't sing. Pete said, rather have them before they make them to the line. There you go, Peach. Peach is a connoisseur there. Right, bit of Calvados now. Only a tiny little bit. I'll just put half in. The Greys, you right, mate? John Kenny said, time to go, mate. Oh, you got work, have you, John? Good night, mate. He said, won't stop till I get the underpants. I love South Park. Yeah, South Park's great, actually. Calvados, brandy. Certainly doesn't taste like my kind of thing. I'll give it a go, though. Ah, man, you're right, mate. He said, best starter crossbow. I'm not sure, because I always say the Tomcat 2 and the Redback, but some people say they might be a bit, depending on who you are, they might be a bit powerful for a starter. But no, I think Tomcat 2 or the Redback. Oh, Alex Sanchez, I wouldn't be surprised if Mike was behind the scenes on Dirty Sanchez. I remember Dirty Sanchez. Fuck's sake. No, I definitely don't like that one. I should never be buying that again. Fucking hell. I think you'd be able to drink that. If I'd have took more of a swig than that, that'd fucking make me gag, I think. Holy shit, that's disgusting. Well, I know that I don't like Calvados then. Whew, fucking hell. Ugh. Well, man, piss off. Drinking you puff. No, that's gag worthy, man. That's horrible. A man said, cheers. Well, the Anglo Arm Cyclone, a man, definitely worth it. Yeah, that's all right. That's a good. I'll tell you what, though. How much is it going to cost you? Let me know how much that crossbow is going to cost you, and I'll tell you whether it's worth it or not. Because that's an old style crossbow. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, Jim said, gross, isn't it? Fucking disgusting. That, if I'd have took more than a swig from that, I probably might have puked, in all honesty. That was fucking horrible. I'm going to have to pour that back in the bottle now. That's why I like to buy little things, though, because, you know, if you don't like it, I can always give it to someone else, or I might be able to struggle it down with something nice mixed with it. I've got to try and pour that back in the fucking bottle now. That was fucking revolting. 37 quid. Yeah, that's... I'll tell you what, though. You can get a Redback for nearly that price, and it'll be a lot better. Get yourself a Redback, fuck's sake. Tomcat, Redback. It's a cross between Tomcat and a... Sorry, man, I'm drunk at the minute. BFC, he said, guess who? Sol. Is it Sol? I don't know. I bet it's Sol if it's BFC, Is that you, Sol? Don said, favourite crossbow person, Daryl Dixon. Carol Broquette in for Your Eyes Only, and Hardy Kruger Wild Geese. Yeah, nice ones. Great choices there. Nick says, was watching the podcast with Pritch from Dirty Sanchez a while ago, and apparently Harvey Weinstein really fucked them over with getting the show in the US. He bought the rights when didn't release it. Yeah, Weinstein's a fucking proper cunt. I'm glad he's in prison. He's a fucking rapist cunt anyway. But the amount of even if you don't even count like the fucking rapes he was doing, he was a fucking cunt for like blacklisting people. And you'll see loads of like famous actors and actresses you like, and because of that cunt, they ain't worked for 20 years. Right, let's try the BFC. Oi. Was I right? Is that so? You got to tell me. Right, let's try the Underberg instead. I reckon that one will be quite nice. But BFC, I ain't sure who it is, mate. But oi, it makes me think of Sol. He said, of course it's Sol. Who else likes BFC? And there you go, see? At least I know something. So this one should be a Jägermeister type little drink, I think. I bet 4 AM Mike is like, Calvados is nice. That was fucking horrible, I tell you. I'll be seeing if I can get down to drink that later now. He likes that kind of shit. Thing is, it's only a couple of quid. That's why I'd rather buy a little thing, and now I know I don't like Calvados. That is what it is, Pete. Yes, it's a bitters. It is a bitters. Or a digestive bitters. That's exactly what it is, Peach. That's exactly what it is, mate. Just watching you sip that Calvados giving me acid. But just message. Actually, I think Zed may be behind it. Zed, are you up to date now, or are you a little bit behind? Maybe a little bit behind still. This one I reckon will be quite nice actually. This is even stronger though. This is 44%. I may have to see what I can mix this with. Oh, that smells all right though. See that Calvados, I thought instantly smelled like fucking crap. Doesn't really help drinking these things so fucking you know. Oh, you are up to date. You are up to date, Zed. I'll tell you how. Because you wouldn't have been able to say I think so. You know what I mean? Jack Williams said brandy is much better with a mixer. I'll have to do that. Alex said, Mike, do you know if the new Arsenetti's crossbow is any good? Never heard of it, mate. Arse and titties, you piss take. Nah, I read it wrong. Gutted. How would I read you do, Pete. So I've got a little thing here. I looked it up. It said, right, Underberg. I looked up the ways to drink it. And the thing I found, look, Underberg straight. That's my rust writing. What could you mix that with? I've got a bit of water and I've got a bit of tonic water. That's all right. Very, very bitter though. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to drink that straight. But that's not horrible though. It's just 44%. You know what I mean? What would you mix that with? I'll tell you what, I'll just put a bit of water in it. Yeah, since I haven't been joining the streams much, mate. Been chatting with a German bird. Nice one, mate. You're pulling their eye. Right, water's going in now. Looks like the Rust won't be on for long stream. I'm still going to be on pretty much normal time anyway. Oh, Mother said you should start making magazine for pistol crossbows. Some YouTubers started to do that, but they sell it with the new pistol crossbows. Some people just want to upgrade. I will do that, Mother. I'll do that. I've made one for the Redback before. It's not difficult. It's just you have to remove that bar. That's all. Alex saying, I think he's going to need a timeout soon. Fuck's sake. Then I said, I think I might pick up a Wire Art KH45. Yeah, they're really good guns, they are. There you go. There's me Underberg. Watered down a bit. Might taste a bit better. But I'll be honest, when I was having the absinthe, I didn't drink that absinthe straight. 70% absinthe. You don't want to fucking drink that straight. But, yeah. But so I've got a 3D print that I wanted now. So I might be able to make some molten aluminium on the next day off. Nice one, Peach. I might have to try and get you to make me all right. Just messaging some quickly. They're sat out there, but they ain't got no telly out there. There's a shitty old laptop. What was I saying? Oh, what I might have to get you to do, me, Peach. It doesn't matter if you don't matter if you can't. But if you could do this, it'd help me out massively. But I don't know about shrinkage and shit. What I might get you to do one day is make me some trigger mold. Not crossbow safety molds. So you make a load of basic, you just put that in the sand, make fucking loads of them, and I'll give you a bit of money for every one I sell. We could make a bit of money on them. Because it'd be so much quicker. I don't know, though. I thought there's a thing that when you do casting, it shrinks ever so slightly, don't it? And if it does, it wouldn't be no good, sadly. But I'm not sure. That's weird, that is. It's not got the sweetness of... I probably wouldn't buy that again either. That's not disgusting, though. But it's not got the sweetness of Jägermeister. Jägermeister's quite sweet. And I know that's called bitters, and it sort of makes sense. But I didn't really understand that bitters would be bitter, per se. I didn't know whether that was just a name. But that's like a very bitter... herbal Jägermeister licoricey type thing. Pete said would need a little bit of sanding. Yeah, no, that's all right. I don't mind all that, Pete. They can be rough as fuck as long as they're like just the general shape. I expect that. Yeah, they don't have to be perfect or nothing. Just as long as it was the general shape, and I would just have to sand it. Yeah, it's up to you, mate. But you could literally make probably 50 of them. And that would be so much quicker than me literally milling them and filing them by hand. When I say milling them, it's literally me filing it with a file. You know anyway, don't you, Peach? BFC said, thinking of turning Solder Skinhead into a miniature collector channel. You might as well. So, you've got more... I thought I replied on your video on there. I've watched it. Yeah, you've got a following on there. You might as well just do all your stuff on there. If you've got any channel that's got a following on it, put all your stuff on that one. There's no point having multiple channels. People don't watch them. And it's too much work. Keep going from one to another. Yeah, do it. Oh, I'll sub to that one. I like saying it. Go ahead, mate. You follow my mate. As if I'd follow for fall for Bend Over. I actually own some Bend Over DVDs, mate. Don't fall for that one. BFC said because the pervs can't nick me shit. Yeah. So he had a load of weird fucking, well, not a load, but some freak show. You lot probably don't know, but he had some weird freak show start nicking all of his Instagram pictures and doing like fake accounts and like, but using this fake account and saying he was gay and all this weird shit. Fucking freak shows, aren't they, sir? Pete said, yeah, fuck doing 50 like that. Oh, exactly, Pete. Yeah, imagine doing them by hand, 50 of them. That would actually take all day. Whereas doing a sand mold, you could do 50 and that would take like however long. Wouldn't take long. Probably 15 minutes from the whole thing. And then the work just to file them to shape wouldn't take any time at all. Mike, the new drill would be perfect. It's a million bits. Cheap as fuck. Save you filing things down. Exactly. I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been going through not crossbow, fuck's sake. Get stuck in my head. Drill accessories and drill things, Yeah. Well, fuck me, 20 past already, so I can go at 11. Right, I'll be on till about normal time then. It's about 11:30. I've just told them like how to get into that fucking laptop out there, and I've not told them how to put the sound on it. See you later, Sol. Good night, mate. Yeah, have a good chat with your missus, mate. See you later. Chat said Mike's new. Yeah, I read that, didn't I? You can put a buffing wheel on asset peak, buffing wheel, sanding wheel things. That'll make things so. It's going to make everything so much easier. I'm going to get a vise for it, the drill vise. I may even get a fucking sliding vise, so you can put a milling bit in, put the stuff in, and then you just turn the handle, and it'll gradually move the stuff under the bit. May even get one of them. You know, it's going to take ages for me to get the money for it, but, you know, I'll just save up for it. Or the Patreon money once a month. Yeah, buy one of them things once a month or something. That's it, yes. Support if you can. Cheers, yeah. I'll be honest with you, though. If you lot do support me, it does the majority, you know, I won't lie. Sometimes I do spend the money a bit on myself, but, you know, no, it's all of myself. But you know what I mean? The majority of the money, because a lot of people say, oh, yeah, Mike, here's some money for a drink or something. But the majority of the money I get goes back into the channel. Like that was 170 quid straight back to the channel. You know, this, I know it's for me, but you get just as much out of it as me. That's it. If you used a buffing wheel on Van Helsing, would that be buffing the Vampire Slayer? Fuck's sake. Well, I always say Zed's is always on topic. Exactly, tactical. You've got to respect Zed for that. Do you want a laugh or a clap? I've got some sound effects still. That's not bad, but you can't drink it straight. Put it that way. Nice one, Zed. No, I can always respect Zed for his always on topic jokes. Yeah, that's not bad, but it's not as nice as Jägermeister. It's quite bitter. Soothing herbal speciality from Rheinberg, 44%. Is the chat frozen now, as I say? Types of stuff. Mike's milling and he farts. Would that be Windy Miller? That's so. I don't actually know who Windy Miller is, but I'll give you a. Do you want a clap or a laugh for that? Kept it on topic. Oh, Windy Miller song from Cowboy Green, for fuck's sake. There you go, Tactical. What do you want, a laugh or a. Or you can have a. See you later, GM. Good night, mate. Attention, one tries one's best. See you later, mate. Oh, Mother said, why buy a Steamboat when you can buy from WeaponCollector? Exactly. You know, at least we know. Thank you, Jim. Which Jim was that who just supported me? I don't know which Jim that was now. Oh, I do now. Now the name's come up. Yeah, thank you, Jim. Bloody hell. He said, booze money, Mike. Don't blow it on brass or glue. Yeah. I love that. Top Hat Man. He said, I'll settle for a PM of the video. Keep up the great content, mate. Really enjoy the videos. Now, obviously, he wants me to sing Barbie Girl to him. He needs to join my fucking he wants me to sing private things to him. He better join the OnlyFans, mate. You got to find it first. Blazzy, good night, mate. Cobra said, do you sell to the US market? I do, but the postage is more and it takes a while to get to you. Thank you, Jim, by the way. That was Jim M just donated there. And he said, well, you heard what I said, didn't I? There's a Windy Miller was great. Remember one episode he got pissed on cider and went to sleep all afternoon. Sounds like WCZ. It does. Sundays, this is why, you know, when I say, you say to me on a drinking night, say, what have you been doing today, Mike? And I say, I've been cleaning all fucking day. It's because I do everything I can possibly. So tomorrow, I don't even have to get out of bed. Let me put my PSP up. That's one of my prized possessions nowadays. I want to break that in this fucking stupid later. Right, I'll be off in about 5 minutes. I might try and hold my piss until then. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to go now. I'm back in a second. I've got to wash my hands again. Fuck's sake, every time I come in here. There you go. So you had me all night long. Mert Ali Gungor from Turkey. How you doing, mate? You right? I hate the way I have to actually physically wash my hands in front of people. You fucking bastards. To piss out in the hole. Pretty much. Captain, I was feeling all manly today, installing an antenna in the loft, when I saw Jim M's video doing the car repairs while checking the camera. Bugger. You're right, Crypto. I don't think we've mentioned you all night, so I don't know how you've come on. Someone been mentioning the slingshot while I was away. How you doing, mate? You right? Have you sent your crossbow back yet? I say don't. I think it might be all right. If some people don't know, some of you may not be aware, actually. If I ever mention someone called Slingshot Warrior, that is Crypto. But that his other channel, Slingshot Warrior, but he got shadow banned weirdly on here, and he couldn't comment on here. So he has to comment on his other account now. Sam Parlett, you right, mate? He said, all right, mate, happy Saturday. Yeah, happy Saturday, mate. Don't send it back. It might be all right. It might be all right, mate. Or do you reckon? I'll tell you how you want to test it. Get a loop of string, put it under the trigger mechanism so it pushes the trigger mechanism down, let it come back up, and then see if when you pull, it holds the string, and then unsafety it and pull the trigger and see if it pulls through. If it does, therethere's nothing wrong with it. Mother said, about our previous talk, change your name to WeaponCollector, open a Facebook user, and join Spravs. I tried that, Mother. I tried that. What happened was, I don't know if this happens everywhere, but I opened a personal account called Weapon, first name, second name, Collector, and Facebook said I wasn't allowed to call it that unless I can prove via ID that my name is Mr. Weapon Collector. And because I can't send them any ID saying my name's Weapon Collector, I couldn't do it, and I had to make a group. That's so Jim. I'll let everyone else read that on it. Mr. Collector, yeah. I think they can recognise certain names as not real, and then they have an issue with it. But Weapon Collector, they would not accept. Yeah. They would not accept Weapon Collector. They like to make a fucking group thing. Like a page. And you can't do nothing with them pages. Fucking shite. Thank you for that support, Jim. I appreciate that, mate. I can't play the videos today because I ain't on there. But I do love it when people do a bit of I love it when they send a message like that saying, yeah, don't fucking spend it on the channel. Went on booze. Hello, Neutrino. You right, mate? How are you? I'm only going to be on for about another minute. Actually, I'm going to have to ring someone up. That's fucking weird, Ben, saying you out tonight. They're not coming out. Oh, Cryptid, I have an archery expert that's going to help me. What may have happened is, and this can happen, if you mess around with the trigger mechanism and that, you can get it in a position that when you cock it, it just goes back. So sometimes you just have to put a bit of string in or a bit of wood, pull it back, and then it'll be all right. Cryptid, do you know Marvel has British superhero called Captain Britain? I do, actually. Do you know how I know that? Yeah, I do. And he's like British Bulldog type bloke, isn't he? Yeah, I do know that because I looked it up. Because I always wondered, because I knew about, like Captain America. And I thought, surely there has to be an English version. So I looked it up. There's Captain Britain, isn't there? Yeah. Can't remember what he looks like, though. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the old Union Jack on his chest. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I looked it up one night, Crypto. Dad said, "Was that a burp then?" If so, is the baby sham starting to bubble up in your guts? Luckily, it's not affected me other than that little burp. Nutrients and new comic book characters are usually crap lately. Rarely they're any good ones. No, I think Captain Britain's old as deals. Bojo said, and he's a magic mace, I believe. Only has a magic mace. Yes, as far as I'm aware, I think the original Captain Britain's old as fuck. But I may be wrong about that. Right, let's sort this shit out before I fuck off outside. What do I need? I might leave that there for now. Cheers. Right, I shan't be drinking Calvados again. According to the comics, he was chosen by Merlin. Like the wizard Merlin. No, I may be wrong, Nutrien. I may be wrong. But I agree with you. A lot of the modern superheroes are a load of bollocks, aren't they? Patchwood, Mike, have you seen that video on those? Mike, have you seen that video on those shores? No, I don't know what that even means, Tactical. Am I reading that wrong? 83 Airgun said, yeah, Captain Britain is old, mate. Bojo said, I'm sure he flies and had an old Captain Britain from the 70s. That's what I think. I'm sure it was quite old when I looked it up. There's a modern version now. Gab said, UK is doing pretty well in the Olympics. How you doing, Gab? Yeah. For the size of our country, we do pretty well, actually. If you look at America, China, and like Russia, and then you suddenly go to the UK, for the size of us, we actually do really fucking well. Come in top 4 or 5 consistently, don't we? I think that's brilliant. For the size of this country, yeah, we do pretty fucking well, I think. Fuck's sake, Tactical. He said, what shores? Cheers, mods a pint. Fell flat. You know those things never work with me. Fuck's sake. They never work with me. All right, I'm going to have to go off in any second now because they're sat outside in the quiet. 83 Air Gun to Slingshot Warrior, you should dress up as Captain Britain in one of your videos as a tribute to your English friends. Yeah, do it. Do it. Get yourself Union Jack. Maybe there might be a Captain Britain video one day. You've spelt Britain wrong 3 times now, though. Surely you'd know how to write that, mate. Dylan said, you would think Captain would be a bomber jacket wearing knuckle. Yes, exactly. Right, I better go off. And he said, just tell us when the bayonets are back. Probably soon, mate. If I ever fell for ligma balls, mate, you'd know there's something wrong with me. Right, now you got me exactly the normal times I normally do. Yeah, there's the short stream. That was exactly the same time as I always do. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good one tonight. I will see you I'll try and get a video done Monday. All right. Maybe I'll edit the Q&A Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Good night. Hopefully, I'll have a nice late one. Maybe I'll put a comment on my community tab when I go to bed. Gav said UK's fifth in the Olympics. Yeah, that's brilliant, mate, considering the size of us. Right, good night, everyone. See you later.